Come on. Forever for it to start the stream. There we go. Alright, we're starting the Tau campaign. I do tend to find the Tau a slightly easier campaign most of the time.
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons. Ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium's soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
Alright, so the Tau. You're Shas Okais, melee commander of the Tau forces on Cronus. While others fight for greed, pride, or conquest, you fight for the greater good. From high-tech battlesuits to fearsome auxiliaries, your forces stand ready to reclaim Cronus for the Tau Empire. Ethereal Shiores has declared that you must push back the invaders. You will not fail. I also think he's one of the more powerful commanders, against AI, specifically. He doesn't have melee, he's only ranged. But he's really good at it.
And the arrival of other powers on Cronus was a threat the Tau Empire could not ignore. With their doctrine built firmly around the so-called greater good, the Tau could not tolerate seeing a thriving colony taken away from them. The Ethereals, leaders of the Empire, responded to the distress signals from Cronus by sending some of their best and brightest to retake the world. Aonel Shiores was among the most lauded of a new generation of the Ethereal caste. He would be responsible for restoring proper order to this wayward world. With him came the military leader, Shas Okais, a student of the teachings of Commander Puretide. Okais brought a massive force of fire-cast warriors, as well as auxiliaries from the Tau's allied races, the Kroot and the Vespid. Tau ground forces landed in the city of Tashin, or Ashadis, to use his true imperial name. And from there, began the crusade to retake the planet as a whole.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The Tau are always one of my favorite races in Dawn of War. Not my favorite, mind you, but one of them. In fact, I think I actually prefer playing the Tau over the Space Marines. But as far as factions go, typically Space Marines are one of my favorite factions, along with the Orcs. They're a really strong race too, because like their baseline unit is really powerful, especially compared to some of the other factions like the Imperial Guard.
Welcome to the single player
I
campaign.
know how this works. This is my 4th campaign. Alright, so I'll probably take the Baron Stealth Team, Spaceport, then work our way towards the Fury bonus. Also, my stream should be high quality now. I doubled my bitrate. So previously I was using the YouTube recommended bitrate, actually a little over it. And I essentially doubled it, so quality should be a little higher. I'll start back here, I think.
Space Marines, he will be just ready to take command. A sound tactical move. A sound tactical
Oh no, keep capturing. My bad. I just hold the line there, buddy.
A sound tactical move.
They're pushing in pretty quick, and I don't really have the firepower to contest them. This will be a bit of a problem. Alright, stealth suits, get over here, please. They can't see the stealth suit, so they have a huge advantage against these guys early on. As you see here, his melee damage is 0 out of 0. He gets no melee. I should have captured this one first and put up the listening post. I didn't think they're going to be this aggressive. I can't even afford the barracks. That's going to be a problem. Alright, focus fire, please. You come back over here. Whoops. Alright, this is where the AI being poor is going to work in our favor. Stealth suits don't do a ton of damage, but they are very good. Also, he has a ton of range, so if you have spotters, typically, you don't have to worry about his safety. Alright, let's see if I get the Tau barracks out now. How much does it cost? 150? Yeah, we've got the resources for it. Or the wet leopard grouse. Yeah, the Tau Commander gets outfitted with some really, really awesome gear.
Stealth suits ready and winning. Stealth suits ready and winning.
Oh, 210. They're very expensive. I can grab the increased damage for the stealth suits, since we already have 2 units out. He's being captured. Losers, a little late.
Stealth suits ready and winning.
Gosh darn it, I realized I selected them.
Ready to take command.
Yeah, I wish authors did a better job of the Space Wolves, because I know what the Space Wolves' potential is. You see some of it in the Horus Heresy books, but then you have the adherence to the Wolf Code and the 40k novels. And as a Space Wolves fan, it's very disappointing. Because then that's what everybody thinks that they are, but it's just the author's interpretation. That's what happens when you have a bunch of authors for a single setting. You get some inconsistencies and some bias, I guess, towards the wolves.
Ready to take command. It will be ours. Command. Point us at our target.
Alright, got our first Fire Warrior squad, finally.
Ready to take command. We strike from hiding. We strike from hiding.
Aren't these guys better against vehicles or... Oh no, their upgrade is. That's right.
Cut them down.
You actually start off with your anti-vehicle unit. You just have to get the upgrade for it first.
Just
Then the Fire Warriors have pretty crazy range. Why are they spamming skull probes?
we strike from hiding.
So weird.
Point us at
Alright,
targets.
Command. Construction
so we're listening
matrix
posts out because we need that requisition.
Make it so.
Oh, they're spamming skull probes because I have stealth units. Smart.
Take command. The control will crush them. Point us at our targets.
There's a couple tactical games that feature the Space Wolves. I think there's a Space Hulk one.
Stealth suits ready. Point us at our targets.
I think there's a card-based one as well. I'm looking forward to the Grey Knights one that's coming out.
Construction matrix.
The Chaos Gate.
Command. Command.
They actually got Andy Serkis to voice the
Matrix engaged.
one of the characters. Not that that means anything. I mean, Waylanders has a bunch of big, high-profile voice actors, and that game hit a bit of a speed bump in the second half. Ah, yes, the Path to Enlightenment. It's a building. Who knew?
Construction matrix.
The target is ours.
Construction matrix.
Stealth suits ready and winning. Just
I'm gonna take this time to build up my defenses, because we only have the one base to contend with, so as long as I can keep them locked inside of it, we should be alright. Plus they have turrets up, that's no good. Last year was revealing my stealth units here. How about turrets? Oh wait, it does detect infiltrate units. My bad. Huh.
we strike from hiding.
Yeah, again, it's all. That's what happens when you have a bunch of authors writing for a single setting. There's going to be inconsistencies in the lore. It's a much needed retcons.
Strike from hiding.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
They will never see us.
I don't want to be attacked by the listening post while I'm dealing with the Grey Knights.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I want a second Chasui. I probably butchered the pronunciations of these. I've always said them a certain way in my head, and I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation or not. Alright, so increase damage and range of Fire Warriors and stealth suit ranged weapons. Yes. Stealth suits become highly accurate even while on the move. Also good. Grab that. Don't really care for the Pathfinder teams, though. Detects infiltrate units. Our commander's going to do that after the first victory anyway, so it's not a big deal. Don't really need anything else. I might grab the Vespa just because.
XP-25 ready for action. Shut go. Ready to take command. We shall prepare an ambush from there. They will never see their dirty holes. We shall prepare an ambush from there. Fire all guns. They will never see their deaths coming. Fire all guns. Fire all guns.
Oh, now. What are you doing?
Point us at our targets. XV-25 ready for action.
Alright, let's go get the vehicle beacon out when we can afford it.
We strike from hiding.
Ah, gosh darn it. I clicked on the wrong unit. That's what I get.
The card drop will crush them. The card drop will crush them.
Should be okay here. Let's get the best bids in here. Love this attack right here. Knocks everything back. Little shockwave weapon. Look at the range of that turret. Alright, let's get these guys in here. I thought they had a jump, because they have wings, but I guess not. This gets a lot easier once the commander gets a bunch of upgrades, because he can carry entire battles. He's very, very potent. Alright. Get these guys in here. Hey, just spamming apothecaries. No vehicles here. That's not going to help. Alright, all firepower here. Alright, we just cut through all these infantry. Taking away from this listening post if we can. There we go. Things back in order. Yeah, I think he's reputedly taken out almost an entire chapter of Space Marine single-handedly. Granted, he had an experimental stealth suit, I think, when he did it. He's no pushover. Yeah, a vehicle would be good. I'm pushing my resources to the limit, though. I was trying to build a vehicle beacon earlier. I can't afford it. It costs 300. There we go. Now I can't reinforce. Oh, this doesn't look good. So I've got a lot of firepower right here, so I'm not too worried about the Grey Knights. Bespin's can start working on this stronghold. Also, the snare trap is just so good on the Tau. Alright, let's pull back so I can get some more firepower on the chaplain. Well, that librarian's got like 2 health. Take him out. There we go. So many melee units, like they're just swarming the Tau with melee. That's so inconvenient for, you know, the Tau. I lost my my commander. Whoopsies. Alright, pull back, please. Does such a good job of just swarming me with melee. I don't have that many resources, so I can't contend.
Point us at our targets.
Alright, let's pull him back. Then I can repair this building. These guys might not get out of here.
Point us
The
at our
enemies of man
targets.
cannot stand before us. I will make it so.
Point us at our targets. Orders received.
I do some damage from up here. That's so annoying. Alright. I could just send in a swarm of stealth suits with jetpacks if I wanted to.
Point us at our targets. Orders received. Orders received.
Yeah, the tower really cool. They don't get as much attention. They have a ton of lore too. I have a hard time keeping all the commanders straight.
Fire team is ready. Grenades! Fire team is ready.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Fire team is ready.
I really want to get out of this. What Fartide? No, it's Farsight, Pure Tide. Jasso Kais isn't part of the three.
Point us at our targets. Orders received. We will cut them down.
This is the three big commanders. Farsight. Pure Tide was a trainer, I think. He's the one that trains the hologram, if I'm not mistaken. And then there is the woman. I think the other one is dead.
Point us at our targets. Orders received. Orders received. Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets.
I don't know. My town lore is a little rusty.
Point us at our targets.
Yeah, more requisition. I'm hurting for requisition. I'm also trying to keep pressure on them so they don't build their forces.
Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Point us at our targets. Orders received. Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Ready to Chasseur, ready to take command.
Alright, all I need is one missile gunship and I should be set. But I can afford two, so let's grab two.
Point us at our targets.
Let this go on for far too long.
Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets. Orders received. Point us at our targets.
Oh goodness.
Point us at our targets.
The enemies of man cannot stand
Point us
before
at our
us.
targets. Chasseur, ready to take
The
command.
enemies of man cannot
Point us
stand
at our
before
fire
us.
support. Chasseur,
The enemies
Sorry, he can tank for a bit with my
before us.
fire warriors do some work. That's okay.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot
I mean, it looks a little messy, but
you
I can't believe we're struggling this much this early on. Wait, did they already kill my commander? Jeez Louise, they can't tank at all. I was wrong.
Point us at our targets.
Let's pull back to this. Let's get some vehicles out.
Gets the prey.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
The patient hunter gets the prey. Point us at our targets. Orders received. The patient hunter gets the prey. Our duty calls, Shazla. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Alright, let's get this other upgrade for our... Start it for our gunships.
Acquiring targets. Point us at our targets.
Remember being a lot easier with a Tau than this.
The patient hunter
Alright, let's push in.
gets the prey.
This little force might be enough. So the crew are cool. They have infinite stacking health. You can cannibalize enemy corpses,
I swear we'll get it done.
and the health just keeps going up, and it's awesome. No, I don't think the Tau have access to turrets. I think they're the only faction that doesn't.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Acquiring targets.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Point us at our targets. Cut them down. Cut them down.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Command.
Yeah, no, they get the Monkai outpost instead, and they call you choose one of these two. You don't get to have both.
Acquiring targets. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Once you get a couple, the one damage upgrade for the
We will cut them down.
Fire Warriors, you really don't need anything else.
Point us at our targets.
Just happens I'm getting swarmed by a bunch of melee Space Marines, which is a little detrimental to my strategy.
Our duty calls. The patient hunter gets the prey. Our duty calls. Shazla.
Can't afford that.
The patient hunter gets the prey. Point us at our targets.
Where are these guys going? They click attack and they just start running off.
The patient hunter gets the prey. The patient hunter gets the prey.
I didn't expand fast enough. I tried to push in earlier than I probably should have. With the stealth suits, they're not very powerful.
Point us at our targets. Acquiring targets. Cut them down. We will cut them down. The patient hunter gets the prey. Shazla, ready to take command. Shazla, ready to take command. We will cut them down.
Good news is they haven't started throwing vehicles at me yet, so
We will cut them down.
there's that.
We will cut them down.
They just keep throwing heroes at me. I can't get through them fast enough. And Grey Knights. Oh my goodness. Just lost my Vespids. They can just spam their units. I can't get in here to kill them. Just gonna start spamming vehicles here soon. I just have to wait and build up my force. I can't break through their lines.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
It's so annoying. No, I'm playing the campaigns. On the Tau campaign, the 4th campaign does expected to go a lot more smoothly. I remember having no issues with the Tau campaign. And for whatever reason, this is just giving me a load of issues. I mean, it's the first match, but like the way the Space Marine is just able to spam this crap out, I can't break through. So. I just can't afford any upgrades.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
The patient hunter.
What to do, what to do.
Ready to take command. Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Shuttle. Ready to take command.
Plenty of power, just don't have enough requisition to do anything.
Point us at our targets.
I swear we'll get it done. I swear we'll get it done.
Shuttle. Ready to take command. Shuttle. Ready to take command.
I'm gonna build up a small force before I actually push in this time. I was being hasty. Time to not be hasty anymore.
I swear we'll get it done.
Shuttle.
How are they not in range of the,
Point us at our targets.
Airport Pathfinder squad to rebuild these guys?
I swear we'll get it done.
The patient hunter gets the prey. Orders shuttle. Ready to take command. The patient hunter gets the prey to take command. Shuttle. Ready to take command. Patient hunter gets the prey. Ready to take command.
That's getting a little annoying. Let's push in. I want to at least hold this position.
Point us at our targets.
Hey, more Grey Knights. What a surprise. Alright, pull back.
Shuttle. Ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Orders received. Orders received. We will cut them down. Cut them down. The patient hunter.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I'm not gonna push out. I'm gonna hold literally right here. This one mission's gonna take me forever. Oh my goodness. I don't remember any of the missions being this hard. I mean, I've lost some before, but I don't know. The first mission should never be this difficult. Of course, I have these stealth units that are just sitting here wailing on me, and I have no way to get at. Alright, stop reinforcing, I guess.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
I'm gonna lose this unit.
Orders
Need
received.
to pull back faster, if you don't mind. I'll lose my Crute because... Gosh darn it. Alright, let's get the Pathfinders out so I can see the stealth units. It'd be so much easier once I get the vision upgrade for Okais. And he already has the Demon Hammer out. Of course he does. Alright, we're still in it. Albeit barely. Okay. Well, we're still in it.
Ready to take command. The Imperial Pathfinders lead the way. Pathfinders lead the way. Shazo, ready to take command.
I'll have to get this upgrade when I can afford it. Probably shouldn't use it on that turret. Let's go back here. That doesn't get destroyed and I lose my resources.
Point us at our targets. Pathfinders lead the way. Pathfinders lead the way. Pathfinders lead the way. Ready to take command. Shazo, ready to take command.
Alright, they've got predators. I need something to counter that.
Shazo, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Pathfinders lead the way. Shazo, ready to take command.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I could get... I can defend with my vehicles and this infantry here. I can make a few squads of stealth suits and just have them jump across here and destroy that.
You needed fire support. The patient hunter gets the prey.
We'll see what we can do with that. Let's also grab that upgrade, because that's a fantastic ability on the missile gunship. And then I'm gonna build a few squads of these guys and send them across and take care of that. Because I mean, it's across the river, I can just jump across. At least that's the plan.
Shazo, ready to patient hunter gets the prey. You needed fire support. The patient hunter gets the prey.
These guys are only 85, which is fantastic. I also need this upgrade.
The patient hunter gets the prey. The lone hunters are here. Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never
I want to make sure that their jetpacks can get them across the river. It should.
They will never see us.
I swear the Vespids had the ability to jump as well. Yeah, it says quickly around and over the battlefield, but it didn't let them. Previously.
Acquiring target. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Oh, that's, yeah, it's a lot of jump range. Awesome.
Stealth suits ready and willing. Pointers at our targets. Pathfinders lead the way. Get to pointers at our targets. Shuttle ready to take command. The patient hunter gets the prey. Pointers at our targets. Shuttle ready to take command.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
We will find your target. Pointers at our targets. Shuttle ready to take
The
command.
enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Oh, this didn't go as well as I was hoping. Alright, well these guys are good against infantry, so there's that at least. Oh goodness. Alright, keep pulling back, guys. Hope for the best. This is going so sideways. I have never in all my life fought tooth and claw like this. No thank you, you guys can get out of here. There we go. Now they don't know what to do. Alright, let's get one of these guys out. We can build up a turret again. Try to defend the entrance of the base a little better.
XP-25 ready for action. They will never see us.
Oh, goodness.
They will never see us. Chasseur, ready to take command. XV-25, ready for action. We strike from hiding. Stealth ready and willing. We strike from hiding.
Imagine your Land Raider getting taken out by a couple units of stealth suits.
XV-25.
What a way to go.
XV-25, ready for action. Chasseur, ready to take command.
I mean, we can't just let him into the base, can we? Oh, great. Gives a dreadnought. Man, I put him in a decent amount of work. It's just not enough.
XV-25, ready for action. Fire all guns. Fire all guns.
Oh, great. Now they can see us. Well, I think that's it. I don't think I can win this. Crazy. I don't know how I misplayed it. Honestly, don't. Off to a great start. It's been so much time trying to take that. All for a stealth team honor guard unit. Wow, I don't think I've ever lost the first battle in a campaign. Was I just not aggressive enough? Like, what was that all about? Let's try it again. I guess I just wasn't aggressive enough. I have no idea. I like I was aggressive enough. Alright.
Ready to take command. The lone hunters are here. Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. Space Marine is here. They will pay dearly for justice. Chasseur,
That's right, because I can't fight his
command.
Lord unit this early on and win. And do this.
A sound tactical. The Contra will crush them.
Did he destroy it?
Tactical.
That wasn't cool, man.
Tactical. A sound tactical. Stealth suits ready and willing. The target is ours. It will be ours. Chasseur. Stealth suits ready and willing. Chasseur. Ready to take command. A sound tactical. The Contra will crush them. Chasseur.
Good. He's not very smart. He's gonna go after the building instead. These guys back.
Our hunt point us at our targets. Chasseur. Ready to take command. Orders received.
Why are they running so close? Just attack. Why are they moving closer? Just shoot the enemy. They're in range. That's so weird. It's not the first time they've done that either. I've clicked on an enemy unit that was definitely in range of my units, and they just rushed towards them.
Fire all guns. We will claim it for the greater good. Construction matrix engaged. Chasseur. Stealth suit ready and willing. Point us at our target. Chasseur.
Also use the Imperial Guard who capture requisition points a lot faster. I'm trying to capture that. If things get a little hairy, I'm going to pull back immediately. I'm not going to risk losing my units. I could go for the jetpack strategy immediately, because they always spawn at the same point, so maybe I'll do that. It was seize my unit. That's weird.
Point us at our targets. Command. Chasseur, ready to take command. Command. The target is all stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us. Chasseur, ready to take command. Ready and willing. They will never see us. Stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing. Command. Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Chasseur, ready to take command. Stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us.
Alright, one more unit. Ideally, I get the fusion blaster upgrades, but it doesn't matter. We'll be fine, I think.
The lone hunters stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us. Stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing. Jetpack engaged.
Crap.
Never see
It's a
us.
turret right there.
They will never see us. We strike from high. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Alright, and the slow victory.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
That's all I had to do from the get-go. And in the meantime, I can build up my forces elsewhere, just in case.
Construction matrix engaged. Chasseur, ready to take command. Chasseur, ready to take command. Chasseur, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Command.
100 for that. I can probably build more generators, though.
Construction matrix engaged. Chasseur, ready
You
to
jerks.
take command. Stealth suits ready and willing. Chasseur, ready to take command.
Not yours to take.
Chasseur, ready to take command. A sound tactical move. Point us at our targets. Command. I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged. Command. I will make it so.
Construction matrix engaged.
It's gonna take a little while because they don't have a ton of firepower, but
Construction matrix.
they will get it done. I increase their firepower even further once this is built.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
I will make it so.
Chasse-O, ready to take command.
So I really like the stealth suit's hit animation, how it has like these little blasts all over it. It makes them seem a lot more impactful than they actually are.
Chasse-O,
Run away!
ready to take command. Point us at our targets. The lone hunters are here. Position taken. Point us at our targets. Orders received. Chasse-O, ready to take command.
I'll probably get some Vespids out there as well. Let's see. Increase damage for everybody.
Chasse-O, ready to take command. A sound tactical. A sound tactical.
And now things might get a little tricky. Let's see, let's get these guys up here to repair this. I can be in the fight as long as they can. I'll actually focus these guys down instead.
Ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing.
More accuracy for the stealth suits. I wonder if these guys can shoot. I don't know what their range is. He might be able to hit their stronghold from our base.
Chasse-O, ready to take command. Stealth suits ready and willing. Point us at our targets. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Y'all should be over there anyway. I don't know what I have y'all fighting over here for.
Point us at our targets. Chasse-O, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets. Chasse-O, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Chasse-O, ready to take command. A sound tactical. Point us at our targets. Chasse-O.
My Vespids died, I didn't even notice. My bad.
They will never see their deaths coming. XP-25 ready for action. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there. XP-88 battle suits ready for action.
We'll park over here and help defend the base.
Broadsides redeploying. Setting stable.
Couple broadsides should be able to hold the base fairly well.
XP-25 ready for action. Stealth suits ready and willing. XP-88 battle suits ready
Alright, we're about to take home the victory.
XV-25.
Pull back a little bit so you don't get shot.
They will never see their deaths come. XV-88 battlesuits ready for action.
Alright, we did it! Second time's the charm. Alright, let's make this a little easier on ourselves. Let us get the advanced sensor array. So sensor array. Upgrade the XV-22 battlesuit to include cutting-edge optics, enabling it to break through enemy stealth fields. Reveals infiltrated units and increases health. Two very fantastic upgrades. And we got our first honor guard unit. Make things a little easier. The next mission should be a pretty easy win for us because we have to send our stealth suits across the map to collect servitors.
Charge the enemy! Victory is our fate.
For chaos. Meet your death.
For much of the Dark Crusade, great fleets plied the orbital lanes above the battlefields of Cronus, using their firepower to ground long-range flights. Guardsmen and heretic alike had to fight meter by bloody meter, with great battle fleets exchanging fire across the skies. Trench warfare seemed an immutable fact of life for commanders on the ground. All this changed with the Battle of Pavonus. This spaceport featured an ancient Adeptus Mechanicus tracking system merged with the alien technologies of the Tau Aircast. This system was sensitive enough to plot courses that avoided orbital fire, making strikes deep into enemy territory possible. A tech priest had discovered this technological marvel and left his servitors to examine it in detail. Whichever force was able to recover these bionic servants would gain control of the station and be able to launch strikes across Cronus.
I never noticed that typo before. Launch strikes attacks Cronus instead of across.
Command. Construction.
Oh wow, you can't. Oh, never mind, that's wrong thing anyway. Oopsies. Like, they can't. I thought this unit couldn't capture
Ready to take command.
points, but it definitely can.
XV-25 ready for action.
Miller unit ready.
There is one of the Imperium servitors. Return it to the headquarters. It will be ours.
Miller unit ready.
A servitor has made it to our headquarters, Shazla. We must recover more.
Miller instruction matrix engaged.
Stealth suits ready and winning. XV-25 ready for action. Shaz-O ready to take command. The lone hunters are here. Stealth suits ready and winning. They will never see us.
Alright, so I'm trying to memorize. Excuse me, my throat. Ugh. I memorize where all the servitors are. I think there's one here. There's definitely one here. One up here. One over here. Yeah, they're all over.
Command.
More than we need.
Construction matrix engaged. Command. I will make it so.
Stealth suits ready and winning. They will never see us. Stealth suits ready and winning. Ready to take command.
Construction matrix engaged.
XV-25 ready for action. The target is ours. Stealth suits ready and winning. They will
I'm pretty sure there's one right here as well. Alright, there's
XV-25
the one I was after.
ready for action. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush. There is one of the Imperium servitors. Return it to the headquarters. We shall prepare.
There's
an
one over
ambush from
here,
there.
and there's one Yeah.
Stealth suits
Here's
ready
3.
and willing. Stealth suits ready and
4.
willing. Stealth suits ready and
Yep,
willing.
pretty sure. Let's go to capture this
It
point
will
as
be
well.
ours.
Command, I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged. Command, I will make it so.
Stealth suits ready and
A
willing.
servitor has made it to our headquarters, Shazla.
Stealth suits ready
We
and
must
willing.
recover more.
They will never see us. XV-25 ready for action.
A servitor has made it to our headquarters, Shazla. We must recover more.
Command,
Cover more, that is for sure.
Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us. XV-25 ready for action.
Alright, so that's 5, and 6 is down here, I think.
There is one of the Imperium servitors. Return it to the headquarters.
Ours. Jetpacks, fire!
Part of an enemy base.
Ambush from there. We shall
There's a servitor down here,
ambush
too.
from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there.
What's he shooting at? What?
We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there. Stealth suits ready.
Swore there was another servitor up
Will
here
be
somewhere.
ours. Stealth suits ready and willing. XV-25 ready for action.
command, I will
It's
make
okay.
it so.
Let's go ahead and put a
Construction
listening post
matrix
there.
engaged.
Oh, there he is.
Stealth suits ready and willing. The lone hunters are here. Never see us.
There is one of the Imperium servitors.
They will
Return
never
it to the
see us.
headquarters.
They will never see us. Stealth suits ready and willing. XV-25 ready for action.
Oh, I already have 5, don't I?
Our hunt begins.
I only have 4. This is 5. It's still on its way.
Point us at our targets. Orders received. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Command, command. Construction matrix engaged.
Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. XV-25 ready for action. The target is ours. We shall prepare
A
an
servitor
ambush
has
from
made it to
there.
our headquarters, Shazla. We must
Stealth suits
recover
ready
more.
and willing. They will never see us.
That's 5. Wait, did they get the other one? I don't see it on this path.
They will never see us.
And it's seen on the map.
They will never see us. They will never see us.
I see the jetpack upgrade and the damage upgrade.
Shaz-O,
Point us at our targets.
Yeah, so there's one over here as well. They must have recaptured one that I was taking.
Enemy gathers these servitors as well.
I was right there on this road. I thought about going up there and looking too, and I didn't.
We shall prepare an ambush from
Well, that was irresponsible of me.
Command, I will make it so.
Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us. XV-25
Oh, here it is.
ready for action. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there.
The enemy gathers these servitors as well. We must act quickly.
XV-25 ready for action.
There we go.
We shall
Alright.
prepare an ambush from there. Point us at our targets.
Command,
I don't have time to finish that. Yeah, I can't even afford it. Enough generators.
construction matrix engaged.
XV-25 ready for action.
One of these days I'll memorize where they... I used to have it memorized where all the servitors spawned at. Back in the day.
Like Tau, we have prospered. The spaceport is ours.
You want to finish that generator? Awesome. Sweet, we got the spaceport, so now we can attack anywhere we want. And once we get Fury, we can attack twice. He has a pretty robust honor guard. Only a single base though, the crew alpha pack will come in handy. Gonna take this from him. Plus it's the Imperial Guard, I'm not as worried about them. It takes them a little bit longer to get as if to get their psychers out in order to counter us.
Ready to take command.
XV-25 ready for action. The Lone Hunter stealth suits ready and willing.
Command. Construction matrix engaged. Builder unit ready.
XV-25 ready for action.
They need the psychers to see our stealth units unless they build it in the command unit, which they might.
Chasso, ready to take command.
I don't know if the AI is that smart or not.
Construction matrix engaged. Builder unit ready.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
I will make it so.
The target is stealth suits ready and willing.
Also, you don't really need to upgrade the stealth units, depending on who you're up against. Like, you don't need to reinforce them, you just use the one.
Hunters are here.
Keep one model in the unit.
Ready and willing.
Just go around and capture stuff and scout.
It will be ours.
It'll save you some resources.
Chasso, ready to take
That's how I used to play them.
Command.
Stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Alright, that's an investment.
Our hunt point us at our targets. Orders received.
Oh, that's right, they also have the building
Stealth suits ready and willing.
that lets them reveal infiltrated units, but it's targeted, so it's not flawless.
See us. It will be ours. XV-25 ready for action.
Chasso, ready to take command. Chasso, ready to take command. The Cadre will crush them.
XV-25
You guys need to get back, I don't have to pay for you guys again.
Chasso, ready to
point
take
us at our
command.
targets. We will cut them down. XV-25 ready for action. Point us at our targets.
Oh, it's a Cascan squad. That might be trouble.
Protect us. We will cut them down.
Yeah, morale's broken, let's pull back.
Orders received.
Command. I will make
Forgot they had the honor guard. I wouldn't have overextended like I did there, had I remembered.
XV-25 ready for action. Stealth suits ready and willing. The target is ours. It will be ours. Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Point us at our targets. Orders received.
Yeah, they can match our range, just pull back.
Protect us. Orders received.
I'm behind a turret that'll keep us safe.
Target is ours. XV-25 ready for action.
Setting up.
We shall prepare an ambush from there. Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. Will not point us at our targets.
Alright, we're just gonna hang out for a bit.
Point us at our targets.
Need to get the honor guard before we can push out.
XV-25 ready for action. Point us at our targets. Imperius is ours. Orders received. Orders received. Point us at our targets. Orders received.
Morale's almost back up to halfway and it's still considered broken.
Point us at our targets.
I will make it so. I will make it so.
The target point us at our targets.
Oh, come on. I got hit by a bunch of grenades. That was my bad. I should have maneuvered a little better.
Point us at our targets. Stealth suits ready and willing. Ethereals will not fight us. XV-25 ready for action. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Ran a little bit. I shouldn't have to worry about requisition ever again.
Orders received. Orders received.
That's not good.
Point us at our targets.
Hmm.
Point us at our targets.
Go a little drone, buddy.
Point us at our targets. We will cut them down. Materials protect us. Point us at our targets. Cut them down.
I sacrifice this unit for the turret, because the turret's more firepower right now. Oh my goodness, it's gonna get destroyed anyway.
Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets. The ethereals will not
Alright,
fight us.
need to bring these guys back, it looks like. Didn't want to, but
Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us.
duty calls.
Stealth suits ready and willing. Ethereals, protect us. Shuttle, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Shuttle, ready to take command. The Contra will crush them. Point us at our targets.
I don't remember the Tau being this difficult to play.
XV-25 ready for action. Ethereals will not fight us one. Stealth suits ready and willing. They will never see us. Ready for action. Shuttle, ready to take command. A sound tactical. Point us at our targets. Orders received. Shuttle, ready to take command. Point us at our targets. Stealth suits ready and willing. XV-25 ready for action. We shall prepare an ambush from there. We shall prepare an ambush from there. Shuttle, ready to take command. XV-25 stealth suits ready and willing. Stealth suits ready and willing.
So hoping once the honor guard is taken care of, it won't be that big of a deal.
Point us at our targets. Stealth suits ready and willing. Shuttle, ready to take command. XV-25 ready for action.
Like, why are they running up so close? Just shoot them from a distance. I don't understand. When I click on attack, they just run up to them. Oh great, here comes the Psyker.
Command. I will make it so.
Alright, let's get some more requisition pumping out.
XV-25 ready for action. We shall prepare an ambush from there. Stealth suits ready and willing. Point us at our targets. Shuttle, ready to take command. Our hunt begins. Point us at our targets. Cut them. Shuttle, ready to take command. Fire all coming. Move in. Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets. We strike from hiding.
If I took this guy out, all my stealth units be stealth again, which would give us a huge advantage. Let's do that.
We strike from hiding now.
Or not, they should be stealth.
Stealth never ready and willing. They will never see us. Shuttle, ready to take command. We strike from hiding.
Oh, you're trying to swarm us with guardsmen. That's not going to work. Space Marines it works with because they have tankier units. And Grey Knights, which are a counter to my faction.
I will make it so. Construction matrix engage. Command.
Can't quite afford that. Costs 200, and there we go.
Construction matrix engage.
Alright, let's keep pushing in.
Command. They will never
We've got the momentum now.
Command. 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 Construction matrix engage.
Another stealth unit to get around and keep capturing points if we have the time. I'm not going to waste too much time doing this.
The lone hunters are here. Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. Shuttle ready to take command. Fire all guns. Never see us. Fire all guns. Point us at targets. Gun them down. Shuttle ready to take command.
Command. Command. Command. I will make it so.
Shuttle ready to take command. Fire all guns. We strike from hiding.
Squad back there towards my base.
Never see us.
Care for that one bit.
I will make it so. Construction matrix engage.
Stealth suits ready and willing. The ethereals will not find us wanting.
I can't afford that quite yet. Don't have enough power. That's okay. Let's get some more firepower here, and
Command.
you fix that. Generator.
Construction matrix engage.
Shuttle ready to take command. We will cut them down. Cut them down. Cut them down. B-25 ready for orders received. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Command. Construction matrix engage. Command. Construction matrix engage.
Stealth suits ready and willing. All guns. Shut down. Ready to take command. We shall
I thought their base was right here. It might be to the right.
point us at our targets. They will never see their deaths coming. We shall
I swore it's right here.
from there. They
Alright, maybe it
will
is.
never see their deaths coming. The targets is ours. Stealth suits ready and willing.
Command. I will make it so. Construction matrix engage.
Shots open. Ready to take command. They will never see their deaths coming.
Odd choice to have all missile turrets, but hey. Guess it served him well up to this point.
They will never see their deaths coming. Fire all gun down.
Command. I will make it so.
Ethereal protect us.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
The target is ours.
Construction matrix
Fire
engaged.
all guns. Ready to take command. Imperials will not find us wanting.
I think we're in a good enough spot to go ahead and wrap this up.
Ready and willing.
I don't know what this force right here is trying to do.
Command. I will make it so.
Really don't want to lose any turrets, so hang in there, buddy.
Command. Construction matrix.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
Command. I will make it so.
Just hold the target is ours. Take command. We will cut them down.
Oh, whoops. Just sent him in to die. This is to disrupt the infantry. Alright, got my crew alpha pack. Go recruit them. Hey, what does it say? So, piloted by elite Shazver, a fire warrior tasked with defending Cronus by Onel himself. And Shaper Harbikes has helped the alphas become elite warriors. Wow, 2 bases? Really? Jokes on them, I can get out my...
I swear we'll get it done.
Fire warriors basically right away. It'll help me out a great deal. Got one of our scary missile gunships. A little bit more power, we'll get there. Get these guys recruited. Don't need to worry about stealth units with the Imperial Guard unless they decide to build the Fendicar Assassin, but that comes a little later.
Orders received.
This is where things get really easy, when I can spam out my Fire Warriors and immediately get the firepower upgrade for him. It becomes a little trivial. I haven't grabbed my Vespid, because why not? It'll cost 40. Oh, it's a little bit more expensive. That's a really good item, so I guess that makes sense.
I will make it so. Construction matrix.
Take these listening posts out if we can.
Orders received.
Alright, this force is probably enough. We have a little unit to tank for us. A couple honor guard units, and a lot of firepower. I think we'll be okay. The Kayun command post is my favorite of the two. I preferred
For
mantra,
Tau to
I think is what they
prosper,
call it.
It will be so.
I don't know even what the Monka gives us as far as upgrades are concerned.
Construction matrix engaged. I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged.
Alright, let's rock and roll. We have plenty of firepower to take out the Imperial. Well, they have 2 bases. I don't know where the second base is at. I know one spawns here. No idea where the other one's at.
I will make it so. I will make it so.
Acquiring targets.
The Contra will crush them. The Contra will crush them. A sound tactical move. A sound tactical move.
Or at least we're gonna take out one of their bases.
The Contra will crush
And hold off and take out the other one until we build up a little more if I want to.
the Contra will crush them. A sound tactical move.
I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged.
Put a couple of these guys to defensive points. Why not? You can go ahead and build our last generator.
Construction matrix engaged.
That's a little pricey. 400 and 400. I mean, that's how most of the final tier researches cost.
The Contra will crush them.
It's not like it's out of place or anything. Prepare for war. Path of War, I think is what the Eldars is called.
A sound tactical move.
Look at this turret's holding its own. It's paying for itself.
The Contra will crush them. The Contra will crush them.
I have an upgrade somewhere for the... Where's it at? Yeah. Missile barrage. In a second, we can afford this. Let's make sure
I will
turrets are
make
getting
it so.
upgraded like they should be.
I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged.
Broadsides redeploying.
I absolutely don't need the broadsides out, but
Broadsides redeploying.
going to anyway, because I don't know where the other base is at. They might sneak up on me. I'll have a crew hound pack just in case. Good one. Good. So I'm pretty sure it's in this direction, but I'm not 100% on that.
A sound tactical move.
Broadsides redeploying.
In fact, I'll probably just leave it here to defend the base. I'm not as worried about the listening posts.
Broadsides redeploying. Broadsides redeploying. Broadsides redeploying. Broadsides redeploying. Broadsides redeploying.
A sound tactical move.
Then again, they might not be over here. I have no idea. They haven't captured anything over here. Oh boy. That means they're not over here. I don't usually fight multiple bases on this map. So I have no idea where they spawn at. As I go to grab all the upgrades because we can. We get our Narlock out. We do own a relic.
We will cut them down. Acquiring targets.
Yeah, they have no chance against crew hounds. That's a very tough unit.
We will cut them down. A sound tactical.
You guys do not want this fight. I'll gladly take it. I lost somebody. I lost my stealth units. Yeah, I mean the Fire Warriors just pack so much firepower. I mean they live up to their name. That's for sure. Is that a strafing run he just threw at me? Yeah, watch yourself, buddy. It's a good way to get killed. I kind of ignore this command unit until that fanaticism wears off. That's where you know I just lost there. Nice, and the Shaper's in. And then Narlock. I forgot that I had. And move y'all a little closer because y'all are not. Oh! Alright, that went smoothly. And ended with over 14,000 requisition. Alright, so next on the agenda, Stealth Field is really good too. Flamer is also really good. It helps when enemies get a little closer. Fusion Blaster, also really good. How much does it increase my range damage by? 95. It's pretty solid. The Missile Pods, also good against vehicles and buildings. There's so many good choices here. Reduces damage from all attacks. That's a little uncommon. It's usually against melee or ranged. A jetpack, like there's so much good stuff. Like he has some of the coolest war gear. Gun drones are okay. Shield drones are good. Stealth field is also good. There's so many, I don't know what to get. What next? Probably missile pods. That gives me some anti-vehicle stuff early on, so I don't have to rely on stealth suits. So missile pods. Equip the XV-22 battlesuit with 2 shoulder-mounted missile pods, making it to a powerful anti-vehicle platform. Additional weapons and effective against vehicles. Technically increases my firepower by 130. Alright, yeah. Let's rock that. It's so goofy. It's some of the best war gear in the game. I mean, Chaos has some good stuff. He has the like the banner that reduces enemy morale when he's close. The Necron gets some pretty wacky stuff too. I think Eldar probably has the single best upgrades for a unit. Like, you can make the Farseer super tanky compared to what she starts off as. Doesn't mean she's still effective against the other leaders, but like compared to her baseline stats, she gets pretty tanky. And also has some really powerful abilities like Psychic Storm and Guidance and stuff. Alright, let's grab this. Then attack twice per turn.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine. Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts. In the desolate Ares Badlands stood one such talisman, an ancient icon of the blood god Khorne. With war sweeping Cronus once more, a demon within the icon awoke. It fed on the souls of those slain in combat, and promised gifts to whoever would slake its thirst for blood. Even the warriors of the Imperium ended up feeding the fiend as they fought across the Badlands to prevent others from claiming this prize. The faithful tried to ignore the whispers the demons slipped into their minds, but every death still fed its dark appetite. In the end, whoever controlled the Ares Badlands would gain a measure of the demon's fury, allowing them to launch attack after attack against their enemies.
Yes.
I'm not gonna waste my time with the stealth suits this time.
Ready to take command.
Command.
Generators will be fine. We get these guys out.
Shots O. Ready to take command. XV-25 ready for action.
Then we'll build a Tau Barracks first thing.
Military command ready.
So that's the trick, is getting the Fire Warriors out first. Again, that used to be my strategy when I played this when I was younger. They really are the staple of the Tau army.
Your flag is up.
Instructions matrix
XV-25 ready for action.
Instruction matrix engaged. Command.
XV-25 ready for action.
Command.
Yes.
Alright, these guys are a little faster. Go capture that real quick.
XV-25 ready
Off here for just a minute.
Shots O. Ready to
I'll probably push him up a little bit. No, not by himself. Not yet.
XV-25 ready for action. Our hunt begins. Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets.
Yes.
Point us at our targets. Point us at our
our targets. Orders received.
Yes.
Command.
Alright, so you guys stay here to build another listening post when the time arises.
Your flag is up. Now what? Yes.
Command. I will make it so.
Alright, what we'll do is we'll just push up to the left side here
Point us
and
at our targets. We shall prepare an ambush from Point us at our targets. Orders received.
capture a few points, make sure we're still building up that requisition.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Also hunt down the Imperial Guard.
You want that?
I will make it so.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Command.
XV-25 ready for action. Our hunt begins. Point us at our targets. Orders received.
Your flag is up. Now what?
Command. Command.
Alright, now just hang tight for a bit. We'll probably build some more generators. No, we'll be able to afford it for a while. Set reinforcing this squad.
Orders received.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Point us at our targets.
Chasse O, ready to
I don't
take
see
command.
any of their units yet.
Point us
Doesn't
at
bode
our
well, because I
targets.
need to kill 140 of them.
Point us at our targets.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Point us at our targets.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Have one squad stay back here and help defend. The stealth units aren't super great against infantry. There's plenty of infantry to be fought. Do not capture my point.
Cut them down.
Blood.
I say the courtesy of sending, well, let's say they have the courtesy of sending full squads after me, but that's a brand new squad right there.
Point us at our targets.
Only 5 guys.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Orders received.
That's 24. Let's keep pushing up, capturing points. Let's get this out for more firepower.
Construction matrix engaged. Construction matrix engaged.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Yes.
Those jerks.
Point us at our targets.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Yeah, once you get the jetpack and stealth for the commander for the Tau, he can basically solo most generic missions. It's pretty absurd. I mean, there's a couple factions he'll struggle against.
Received. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
I'm gonna keep chasing you guys. I know what y'all think's gonna happen.
We will cut them down.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Yes.
Point us at our targets. XV-25 ready for action.
Chasse O, ready to take command.
Alright, I don't want all my units in the melee, because I'm losing out a ton of firepower that way.
Chasse O,
Shazla. Point us at our target. Fire team is ready. Shazla. Fire team is ready. Shazla. Fire team is ready. Fire team is ready.
The photon grenades are a little weird. They don't knock enemies down like most grenade types do. But it does good damage, which is the most important part. I messed up there because I wasn't focusing on the same unit with all my units, which I should have been. Helped out drastically. Why are y'all running? Stop running forward. Stop it. Whatever y'all are just trying to do there, it's not going to work.
You must kill more of them.
There we go. Oh, got a pretty large force moving up this way. We'll just circle around behind them. Not a big deal. Some crude out.
Just a few souls more.
Orders received. We will cut them down. Point us at our targets. Point us at our targets. We will cut them down.
It will be good to have that strength.
We will cut them down. We will cut them down.
That's what I was supposed to be attacking. My bad, guys.
Shots open. Ready to take command. Cut them down.
Command. Command. Construction matrix engaged. Command. Command.
Shots O. Ready to take command. Duty called Shazla. Orders received. We will cut them down. Cut them down. Yes.
Good to have that strength.
We will claim it for the greater good.
Somebody else up there. He disappeared.
Yes. We will cut them down. Orders received.
The power of the blood god shall be yours.
Alright, job well done. I never noticed that your base gets corrupted. Alright, so now we can attack twice per turn. I guess we'll go and attack one more time. This would be really handy to get early on as well. Oh, this would be even more handy. Alright, let's get the crisis the crisis suit guard. That's gonna be awesome. They only have a single base. Easy peasy. I think this is the map that I hate. Yeah, I hate this map.
Shots O. Ready to take command.
Let's go hunt them down. First thing.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
XP-25, ready for action. The lone hunters are here. Stealth suits ready and willing.
While they're reinforcing that guy, put a generator down to build a barracks with the next unit.
Builder unit ready. Command. Command. Construction matrix engaged. Builder unit command.
Chasseur.
They only have one base. This shouldn't be too bad. I actually have a front line to support my
Builder unit ready. Command.
commander. I should be alright.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
For everyone's so much slower than the crew.
Is ours.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
The base is usually right in here. If it's two bases, I think the other one's up here. The west.
Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. Yes.
Chasseur, ready to take
XP-25, ready for action.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
Ready for action.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
Ready for action.
Chasseur, ready to take
Okay, took out the turrets, and these guys are stealth. Fantastic. Should be all good from here on out.
We will claim it for the great.
Probably don't need to send those guys down there to help out.
Command. I will make it so.
I'll have enough.
Make it so.
Point us at our targets. The target is ours. XP-25, ready for action. Ready to take command. XP-25, ready for action.
Command.
Stealth suits ready and willing. It will be ours. XP-25, ready for action. XP-25, ready for action.
Chasseur, ready to take command.
Point us at our targets. Orders received.
Alright, sending them down there anyway.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
You probably have turrets over here. I need to be a little careful. I don't see any.
XP-25, ready for action.
You're strong. It'll be good to have that strength.
Chasseur, ready. XP-25, ready for action.
It'll be good to have that strength. Strong. It'll be good to have that strength.
I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged.
XP-25, ready for action.
Good to have that
Point us at our targets. XP-25, ready for action.
Ready to take command.
Alright, I don't want to wrap this up too early. I need to make sure I have some defenses back around the base in case I need to defend this location from
The target is ours.
future attacks. Let's take it a little more slowly.
Stealth suits ready and willing. Point us at our targets.
You're strong. It'll be good to have that strength.
Come on now.
Construction matrix engaged. Command. I will make it so. Construction.
As long as I have the ability to spam out fire warriors, that should be set really for any defense. So just to make sure I have plenty of requisition coming in. The crew keep eating, so they keep getting more health. Why not? Really don't need it at this point, but definitely won't hurt.
Command. I will make it
Stealth
so.
suits ready and willing.
Command. I will make it so. I will make it so. I will make it so.
Oh yeah, now plus 74.
Command. I will make it so. I will make it so. Construction matrix engaged. Command. Construction matrix engaged.
Oh, that's it. Hey! Alright, so here we can do one of a few things. I'm gonna grab the flamer. It's gonna give us a ability to break enemy morale. Well, I guess before I get that, I should make him tankier, right? Let's not do that yet. Let's do the stealth field. So that's gonna counter a lot of enemies early on and confuse the AI. Unless they have the means to reveal infiltrated units early on. So the stealth field. Upgrade the XV-22 battlesuit to include a full stealth field, cloaking it from enemy units and allowing it to attack from hiding. Enables infiltration. That changes appearance at all besides the stealth? I don't think so. Alright, so the Crisis Suit Guard. I can't recruit it yet because we don't have the requisition for it. Highlighted by Elite Shazvra. Fire Warrior tasked with defending Cronus by Anel himself. Alright, I'm going to call the stream here. A little slower than I was hoping because we got held up trying to take this territory here. That was embarrassing. It's alright. We've got a bit of a lead here. I'm going to save the Imperial Guard for last. I think that's the most thematic fight, the Tau versus the Imperial Guard. So we'll probably focus on isolating like the Necrons first, taking them out. Oh. No, I'm going to wait for the Necrons. Once I have the jetpack for my commander, I'll go for the Necrons, because that's going to make it really easy to get in there, drop the bomb off, and leave. So I might actually go after the Space Marines first, since they're up here. I'll take out this location, then the Space Marines, then probably the Eldar. I'll probably take this first as well, just to have it. A little extra firepower, taking the headquarters is always a good idea. By the way, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to make sure that I save. Not going to make that mistake a second time. I'm going to save again. Alright. That'll do it for the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be continuing the Tau campaign. And faith without deeds is worthless. All souls cry out for salvation.